When was the Constitution written? 1787. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name your U.S. representative. Who was the first president? George Washington. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who is the governor of your state now? Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who vetoes bills? The President. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General. Vice President. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s? World War I. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the capital of your state? Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education.